Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be tackling console input. So you're going to be reading input from the console and then displaying it on the console. So I've opened my IDE and I'm going to be clicking create a new project, and let me select empty project and say next. Let's give this a name of console imp. You can now leave it in a location of your choice, and let me click on create. So we've got a skeletal structure created here. So we have a console imp solution created, and we have the directory structure as before. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to say add new item, select the pp file and say add. So we have created an empty source file. All right, so let's start with including the IOStream header. So like I said in the previous video, the IOStream header declares classes which you would be using for console input as well. And now I'm going to have our main function, and I'm going to be say the same thing, return 0. So let's prompt you know prompt you to enter your name and that with a semicolon. And now something similar, I'm going to say cin. Cin is actually the object which encapsulates the input stream, and cin is once again tied to your console input. So if I want to actually capture input, I need to declare something called a variable. So I'm going to say a name, right? So this is once again of type string, and the string class is once again a part of the standard library. So we need to include that header file as well. So I'm including that, and now I've declared a variable of type string, and I'm going to use this variable to capture input. So all that's happening here is something similar to what we did with cout. So the cin object is tied to console input, and it's going to send that console input, which whatever you enter in your console, it's going to be sent to this variable, and the string is going to be stored in this variable. And once again, you have this operator here, something similar to what we saw with cout. This is the right shift operator, but in this case it's being overloaded with new functionality, so it's called the input operator, and it's actually performing the task of taking whatever you enter into your console, and it reads that input stream, and then it sends whatever is there in the input stream, it sends it to this variable here. So all that you enter is stored in this variable. And now, just for the sake of completeness, let's check what we have entered. So we say the name you entered is, and I'm going to say a name. Let me start this on a new line. So the backslash and the n, this of course refers to a new line. So you're inserting a new line when you're displaying your output. And you can always keep chaining as many outputs as you want. All these outputs can be chained. So whenever you use this output operator, you can chain these strings that you're entering, or if you want to like display some more variables, you can once again, let's say you have another variable which says title, something like this. You can keep chaining it as and when you require it, and everything would get sent to the same output stream object. So let's see what happens here. Let's run this program, and as before, I'm going to so I can build the solution, and next I'm going to press F5, okay, to run the program. So the program runs, and it's now prompting me to enter my name. So I'm going to enter my name, okay, and I'm going to press the return key, and voila, we have got the output that we required. The name you entered is Prabhu. So the name you entered is Prabhu, and the program has returned. So as you can see here, maybe we can add a bit of space there. So let's do that. So whatever is entered within double quotes gets dumped onto the console input. So let's add a space here, and that should take care of it. I'm going to press F5 again, and it's prompted me to enter my name. So I'm going to say Prabhu, and let's look at it. Yep, it's all spaced out now. So that's the output that we expected. So this is how you read input from the console and send it back to the console using the cin and cout objects. So that's it, folks. You got yourself rolling now, and you're able to read and also send output to the console. I'll see you in the next video.